So let me record this.
Got it.
Got it.
Okay, awesome. So this is our last weekly sync. So today what we'll be doing is Scott will run through the demos, and then Megan will run through retro, and then I can just quickly review if we're going to collaborate on a dev post together at the end of the meeting.
Cool.
So Scott, why don't you take it away?
Yeah, I will take it away. I'm sorry, I'm not sharing on my camera. I'm doing this from my iPad over I'm using my iPhone as a hotspot. I'm in Austin, Texas this weekend. So naturally there's no internet down here. There's a lot of things down here. But anyway, so the format was a little bit different this week because we more or less told y'all to go hog wild. Is there anyone who would like to present first for this?
Good question. I don't know. I think maybe we're just going to talk about the different issues that we worked on. We kind of split it up evenly amongst ourselves.
Who is feeling the burning urge to talk about some of the issues they worked on? Show some things off.
I can, or go ahead, Julia. Sorry.
I mean, we can talk together. I mean, everyone can speak. Yeah. We split up the issues for design. Generally, I worked on the welcome page and header component. I used like material UI and some custom style elements like to add responsive design. Then Isa, you can say what you did.
Yeah, the issues that I worked on, well, so Julia and I together, we kind of like installed material UI for the app globally. And then I worked on creating like reusable button component with material UI, and then also styling the items list page a little bit. And then what issues did you work on?
Me?
Yeah.
Like that.
Sorry.
Yeah. Me and Kelsey, we worked on Speed Alert. So that was like a cool library that we use to incorporate alerts into it whenever we want to add an item or delete an item. And then I also worked on, similar to Isa, a reusable component, but for inputs, since we had a lot of inputs inside our app.
Yeah. Cool. I guess we can show you what it looks like. Are you interested in seeing code or just like the demo of the app?
Let's start with the demo of the app. I think that'd be awesome.
Okay. Good idea. Let me pull it up and then I will share if that's okay.
I think Lewis has control of that.
All right.
Oh yeah. It's all good. I'm gonna go to our production site.
I try now.
Okay. Production site and share. Okay, cool. Let me exit it. And it's still loading a little bit. Cool. All right, so this is our welcome page. You'll notice the name "Let Us Know" is the name of the app, and Sandy came up with that. It's an awesome name. And the welcome page, you can create a new list. So it'll take you to an empty list page, shows you your token up at the top, and then an empty basket because your shopping list is empty. You go to add an item, you can type item, say how soon you will buy this item, and then add item. A little pop up there. Okay, and then it takes you to this page. I'm going to make this a little bit smaller. Yeah, and you can add another item. Candy, say not soon. Cool. And so the colors kind of correlate with how soon, and the sooner items will be on top, and then the items that aren't as soon will be on the bottom. If you want to delete an item, I have this really cool pop-up here. Say OK. And there you go. And then you can exit the list. So yeah, that's kind of, this is a little bit bigger. And you can join an existing list, sorry. Do that, and then you have all the existing items here. If you want to purchase an item, then you click on the checkbox, and then eventually it'll move up further up the list, because then the days until purchase gets shorter. And now it's up here. You have a full basket down here as well, which is kind of cool. So, and yeah.
This looks
So
great.
This is
Yeah.
adorable. I love it.
Big fan.
the
Love
best-
the material
Best
design.
name ever.
Let us know. That's terrific. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's phenomenal. Anyone else have anything they'd like to add about the process or any other items that Isa didn't chime in with here? Sounds like that's us pretty well covered then. I mean, nice work, everybody. This is really looking phenomenal, and the collaboration that we saw from the whole group over the course of the last week or two has just been really excellent, as per usual. Y'all worked great together, and this app really reflects that. So I hope everyone is feeling great, and we should all be doing, like, you can unmute yourselves if you want and just do a round of applause on this one, because I think it came out awesome.
So good. I'm so proud of you all. This is great.
Yep. Great job. Great job.
Amazing work. And yeah, like I totally agree. The collaboration has been phenomenal. I watched the channel and it's just like this beautiful team that has developed. I love it so much. And I'm so proud of you all. Anyway, with that, I'm just sticking around for demos today because I have these crazy kids that I need to feed lunch and put to nap time. But I wanted to come in and say hi and good job. And I'm so proud of you. For those of you sticking around for Career Lab, get ready. We're going to have so much more fun over the next 2 weeks. If you're not sticking around for Career Lab, don't be a stranger. Stick around, help people, get help. Let us know how we can help you. Come to Tech Talks, contribute in whatever way you want. I love you all. Okay, don't be a stranger. Message me. Okay.
Thanks,
Bye,
Stacey.
everybody.
Thanks,
Thank you.
Stacey. Alrighty, and with that, who's got our final retro for this week?
Yeah, that will be me. Let me drop
Before we
the
move
link.
on, I was wondering if, really quickly, if the Collabs could go through and maybe talk about, now that the demo, that the product is finished, is there anything that you would have liked to add, or is there anything that hasn't been completed that you wish you could have finished in the time frame?
Yeah, we couldn't do that Firebase credentials hiding, that we need to store the environment variables inside our local development code. And I thought maybe like we can add some transitions, and we have some other issues also, like in the issues tab.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's one refactoring how the tokens are stored, which is simple or isn't too complicated, I think. And there's that. And then also you'll kind of notice that using the material UI components kind of alters some of the original functionality that like normal inputs or normal buttons had. For example, we had an input that like you can put a required attribute to it, right? Like you can't, it'll show a warning, but using the material UI component, there's probably like more, it's probably more complex, like how to get that to show up. Yeah, it's just, yeah, it was interesting. So there's a couple of things like that. Yeah. So but I think generally like this past week, I think we have like 9 pull requests that we merged with main just in the last week. And so that was pretty cool that we could split that up. And we got help from our mentors to split up or kind of like treat the issues for the things that we needed to do. And that we were able to split those up and then work asynchronously and merge those all together without any like big issues. It's pretty cool. So.
Awesome.
You all think that you might keep working on it, like after the project's done? Like it sounds like you have some things you'd like to get into the app. So the just so you know, the Firebase, the database is set to kind of expire like a week from now. So we could either extend that time a little bit, or you all could, one of you could set up your own Firebase hosting and then like just change the keys and then it would be pointed to that. So either way, but yeah, one thing I might suggest that you do is either as a team or each of you could like record a little walkthrough of the app that you could then kind of use on your portfolio or something while it's still live, if you decide not to keep working on it. But.
Yeah, is that something you'd suggest, like recording a walkthrough? Is that something you put on like a README like markdown document, or like on GitHub, or I guess you can like share it on?
Yeah, for sure. You could like put it on your LinkedIn profile. Like you could record it on Loom or something, and then just link to it from there. Just kind of a nice way to showcase, the work that you did.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
You can create a GIF and put it in the README too. It's like one of the.
Cool. Yeah, and it could be fun to kind of learn how to set up. I know like Firebase was already set up for us, so that's something like maybe if we wanted to work on it as a group or individually, it could be fun to learn how to set up. So
yeah, we even have a Notion doc that you could use as kind of a guide that we use for when we set up new projects, just to kind of shows all the steps that you would need to go through. So yeah, I can send that to you.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. Thanks.
All right, ready for retro? I dropped a link to the board in the chat. So I'm going to set a timer for, let's say like 6 minutes, and everybody can drop their thoughts in there. Structure looks very similar to what you've seen before. One thing that's different this time is instead of like an action items column, there's a what's next for you column. So if you want to share like what kinds of things you're planning on doing after Collab Lab, we would love to keep tabs. So everybody take 6 minutes and write some stuff. Okay, that is what 6 minutes feels like. How is everybody doing? Do we want more time or? Okay, I'm seeing thumbs up. All right, cool.
I think it'd be
So-
nice if everybody put just a little card in the what's next for you, even if it's something small, so we all know
Yeah, okay,
what everyone is working on after this.
cool. Let's take 1 more minute and everybody can add something in there.
I'm a little bit hamstrung by the fact I'm on my iPad right now, so I always end up accidentally moving the what's next for you column instead of being able to scroll to the part of the screen with the plus sign. But I will say something even though I can't write something. Sorry about that.
No worries. We will call on you when we get there.
Great.
Okay, cool. So let's pop over here. So let's go through the appreciations first. Isa, it looks like you're up first.
Yeah, I just want to give a big thank you to all of you, our mentors, for hosting office hours and the weekly syncs, giving us great learning lessons, accessibility, GitHub collaboration, pair programming, and how to communicate well. Yeah, I think you really helped us to stay organized and yeah, just guide us along the way this whole time. So thank you.
It was our pleasure. Thanks for always bringing such good questions to all of the office hours. The next one is from me. I think that you all did a really great job this past sprint with the sort of open-ended nature of the work. So because this one was just make it look designed, you did a really great job of breaking that down into a list of actionable chunks of work and then self-assigning and splitting up who was going to do what. And it all went really smoothly. So well done. That is not an easy thing to do. And you did a great job. Julia, you're up next.
Yeah, thank you everyone for reviewing so many PRs this week. A lot of PRs and everyone reviewed so quickly and we merged them together in the office hours. And thanks Issa for organizing the issues. He helped us how to organize the issues and how to work separately, individually. And thanks Sandy for setting up the Figma and finding our app's name. Yeah. And Kelsey for creating the custom radio buttons and dealing with other issues. Yeah. Thank you, everyone.
Nice. Well done. All right, Isa.
Yeah, Kelsey's not here, but she did a lot this past week. I think she did 4 PRs, and yeah, so I want to thank her for carrying a lot of wait for us.
Nice. Sandy.
Yeah, in response to everyone, thank you to all my collabs for always delivering. Like everyone chose PR and was able to come up with such amazing results. Always fun to like review the PRs and be able to see like the results that they made after bringing the idea to life. So that's really cool to see. And thank you all because it's an amazing job and I learned a lot from you all.
Teamwork. That's what it's all about. All right. Isa.
Yeah, just want to say thank you to Julia. We've had like some pair programming sessions that were kind of long and hard, doing material UI and just like working with Firebase. So it's like thank you for being an awesome partner, and I just want to mention this for everyone to know, but like the way that Julia approaches new technologies is like fearless. Like for me, I'm always like get frustrated, but she just like tries new things without hesitation. So it's pretty awesome.
Thank you.
Awesome.
You too. Thank you.
Lewis.
I just want to say I appreciate all the work that went into the project this past week, especially. I saw there's tons of great collaboration going on. Great job delegating tasks and organizing the project. And I liked that everything was set up into different PRs and reviewed on time. It was awesome.
All right. And then Isa.
Yeah, I just want to say thank you to Sandy. She writes some of the most code reviews. They're always very thoughtful and like encouraging and positive. And also I really like, Sandy, how you highlight bits of code. It's like, oh, like I like how you did that, or it's really interesting, and shows that, you know, you're trying to like learn the most that you can, but also be like a really positive team partner. So thank you.
Thank you, Isa, as well, because you're also really responsive and you take the feedback very well.
Thanks.
Awesome. And then Andrew, you got the last one.
Yeah, this is I mean, it just warms my heart to hear you talk about each other like this. But it's kind of a risk to do Collab Lab. I realize, like, it's not like you don't know what you're getting into really, and to commit to 8 weeks of it, and I don't take that lightly. I don't take it for granted, and so thank you all so much for being part of the community. The mentors, amazing job. This team clearly works really well together and is collaborates amazingly. So credit to you for all the guidance that you've given them over the last 2 months. Thank you so much.
They make it easy. This was a great group.
I can tell, yeah.
All right. Next step in the what went well column. Julia.
I think we prioritize the main parts of the issues really well. Like we have still some issues, but I think we did for the MVP the best we can. Yeah.
Does anyone add anything to that?
I agree. It could have been easy to go in all sorts of different directions, but I thought like we did have a good focus.
Nice. Okay, next one is Lewis.
I was gonna say that I think that the past 8 weeks have gone really well. Everyone did a great job managing responsibilities and completing all their tasks on time. And I think that communication was great throughout these past 2 months. And you all were not afraid to ask questions and ask for assistance when needed, which is awesome.
Very cool. Andrew.
Yeah, I mean, what went well is that you did it. You built the app, right? So, and it looks great. I love the name. It looks really clean and professional. And just I can tell that you all you come in with some of these skills already. You really honed your collaboration skills and how to work as a team and like a professional software team. And like the first 6 weeks or so are pretty scripted, but then it sounds like even when it was kind of up to you to take more responsibility over the project, that you just threw yourself into it and really just did an amazing job. So that went well. Good job.
Okay, next one is Julia.
Yeah, like we didn't work together so much, but we could organize the issues very well, and we merged them together again, like similar.
Nice. And then, well, actually, I'm gonna switch these. Sandy, do you want to go first?
Yeah, I really liked last week's office hour because it was really cool being able to see all our PRs come together and just like build into like one cool app.
Yeah, well, and you all did a really good job of handling the merge conflicts. Like everybody got a little bit of practice at that, and you all did a really good job. Isa, you want to go next?
Yeah, just going off of what Sandy and Julie said, it was cool seeing it all come together. Like I think I was kind of worried, and also like curious to see how issues like were related to each other, like if it was going to come together well or not, and it did. So that was cool.
Nice. Anything else that anybody wants to add about what went well, looking back on this past sprint, and also just Collab Lab in general?
Something I wanted to add that I've mentioned like in the other channel is just like how we communicate with each other and respect each other. I think like I think it's important to have for everyone to like have the chance to like speak and like contribute equally. And I've been a part of teams that like you can tell like just like the culture or like the appreciation isn't there. But I felt like here, like in our team and with the mentors as well, like there was a lot of respect and something that I really appreciated. And yeah, so I think that went well.
Nice. Anybody else have anything they want to add before we move on to the next column?
I think also like we had some sessions about pair programming, code reviews, how to work like those. You were teaching about accessibility. Those things really helped how to be better at accessibility and other stuff. Yeah, I like those sessions.
Nice, all the little learning modules.
Yeah.
Cool. Any other things to add? All right, cool. So the last column, well, I guess not the last column, but the next column, what could be improved? I added this one. This was something that we were talking about in the mentors channel. And so I thought it would be interesting to get your take on it. I'm curious how you all felt about the automated GitHub notifications that show up in our like team Slack channel. Because there was like a conversation about like, oh, are these useful? Should these be in a separate Slack channel? Should we just not have these? So I'm curious what your thoughts are.
I think they're very useful because because like right before you even need to communicate, you're able to see that notification. So I think that helps and just like get everyone on the same page.
Yeah. Do other folks agree, disagree? Disagreeing's okay.
Yeah, I agree with Sandy. Like it helps us to organize. And, like we can communicate under that Slack message. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Sorry, I just want to say that I thought they were really cool and helpful. And I was curious how that got set up. So I think it was good.
Yeah, I don't actually know. Andrew, do you know how those are set up?
Yeah, there's a GitHub app that's part of our Slack team. So you just type /GitHub and it gives you options for connecting to a repo. So
Oh, nice.
yeah, kind of just a standard thing we do when we set up all the channels.
That's cool.
Cool.
Love Slack apps. What do you all think about the idea of having like the GitHub notifications in a separate Slack channel? Does that seem helpful or like maybe not necessary?
I think that for me personally, I think if it was in another channel, it might seem unnecessary or a little extra. I think it's nice to have everything like in one. Like Julia was saying, like you can still add a thread underneath that, but it's still in the main channel.
Yeah, I agree with that. I feel like if it's in a separate channel, you won't view it as much, knowing that it's just a bunch of automated messages. So by putting it inside the main one, like we're all going to see it.
Awesome. Julia, anything that you want to add on that one?
Yeah, I think I agree with Sandy and Issa.
Okay, cool. So it sounds like the way that it is right now, everybody likes, so that's good.
Can
Any
I add,
other things? Yeah.
Yeah, I'll
okay.
add one for that. Is there anything that you think could be improved with the program in general, you think, so that for future Collabs, it would be a better experience for them?
I think styling can be added maybe a little earlier. Like at the end of the week, it was a little hard.
Can you
You
say a
think-
little bit more about that? Like what was hard about it?
I mean, our issues, if we could make the design earlier, like we could see like more like how to do that. I don't know, like I felt like last week could be better. We could do better, I think.
Are you talking about like having the design, like working together as a team to make the like wireframes, or the actual like applying the styles to the elements?
Yeah, I think we could also add the styles while working on the features, maybe. Yeah.
Okay, so maybe having like the designs.
Like while working on the features, we can also add some styles. And I was also telling some issues are easier than other ones every week. Like some group, one group is taking the easier issue and other group is always taking the harder issue. There could be more balance between the issues. Yeah.
Just writing it down so that we don't forget. Any other things that people thought would be helpful for future cohorts? It's also okay if you think of something, you can feel free to drop it in the Slack channel later too. We'll still be around. Okay, if nobody has anything to add for this column, we can move on to the last one. So what's coming next? What are you all up to after this? Julia, do you want to go first?
Yeah, I think I'm not good at applying for jobs and I'm trying to optimize my resume, cover letter. Like I'm trying to improve how to apply, how to get better at interviewing. And I'm thinking about volunteering for a nonprofit organization. Yeah.
Oh, nice. Do you know which one?
I
just
found
like looking.
Yeah, I found yesterday Democracy Lab. They were
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Nice. Can you drop a link to that in the chat? That seems really interesting.
Yeah.
Cool. I can go next. I will be around. I'll still be working at Gatsby. I'll still be in the Slack. So I'm also on Twitter way more than I ought to be. So if you have any questions, feel free to reach out on Slack or on Twitter. And yeah, I'm excited to see what you all get up to. Sandy, you want to go next?
Yes, I started a job, my first developer job during the Collab Lab. So I've been working on.
Yay!
Thank you. I've been working on focusing on that. So I hope to continue to do so. We work with GitLab, so it's a little different. So but I'm planning to apply like everything I learned through the Collab Lab in there, such as understand the Git workflow, working in a team, communication, all of that in my new job. And I also plan to attend more tech talks because I really like the topics that they have.
Nice. That's awesome. Where are you working? Can I ask?
It's a finance company, I think, insurance company at Northwestern Mutual.
Okay, very cool. That's exciting. Isa, you're next.
All right. Yeah. So I'm going to be doing the career lab. So I'm excited and grateful for that resource. And I've kind of avoided, submitting dozens of applications because I think there are like other and better ways, but I'm going to give that a shot. But also working on doing kind of like improving my website or portfolio website, and want to start a new project. I have an idea for that. I'm just going to try and be like more active on LinkedIn and Twitter and see how it goes.
Nice. Very cool. Andrew, I'm trying to fit. There you go. Just fits on one
Just
page.
barely fits. So what's next for Collab Lab? Mostly Career Lab kicks off tomorrow, so that'll be fun. This will be our third time doing it. It's super helpful, I think. If you're still in job search mode, unlike Sandy, who has a job now. Way to go.
Yeah.
Then just a week after that, a week after tomorrow, we open up applications for the next cohort. It's like no rest for the weary, but that'll be fun. This time we're going to run 6 teams, which we are first time running 6. We've run 5 teams now for a few cohorts, but we're bringing back the Latin America cohort, so we have enough mentors to do that, and then we have enough mentors to run 2 teams in Europe and Africa. We had a ton of really high quality applicants last time, so hoping that we'll have be able to run 2 solid teams over there as well. We have started to try to line up mentors in South Asia and then like Australasia, Oceania kind of time zones, so we can hopefully run teams in those areas maybe in January, and then at that point we kind of have teams going on all over the world, so that would be super exciting. So like Stacy said, stick around, continue to be part of the community, be a mentor. The next time we do the advanced project will probably be in January. So, if you're still, if you're up for doing another one, that's a really fun project that goes even deeper. Like it's kind of a lot more like these last 2 weeks where you're self-organizing more and kind of, issues are different sizes and that kind of thing, but it's a really good learning experience. If you want to, there's tons of administrative stuff around Collab Lab that you can help with. You can give a tech talk, not just attend a tech talk. That would be cool. And just help each other out in Slack. So, you are Collab Lab, you make up the community. So, and then just make sure we're connected on LinkedIn, because I'm happy to email the CEO of the company you're applying to and just tell them like that they should take a good look at you and stuff like that. I'm shameless about that. So, so yes, let me help you get those jobs. And the best way to do that is to get connected on LinkedIn. So.
Yeah, maybe if everybody can like drop their LinkedIn's in the Slack channel, then we can I'll go friend everybody. Okay, and then Lewis.
For me, I'll probably be traveling a little bit over the next few months. I'm gonna go to the East Coast to see my family and attend a wedding. So I'll be pretty busy, so I won't be as active on Collab Lab, but I'll still be watching the channel, and you're definitely welcome to reach out and message me if you need anything. And last month I got a promotion at work, so I'm staff engineer now, which is pretty nice.
Woo!
So I've been like adjusting to that as well. So that's what I've been doing. So, but you're still welcome to reach out to me if you have questions about personal projects, job searches. My company is hiring junior devs, so I can share that too if you're looking. So I'll share that in the Slack. So that's what I'll be doing.
Congrats, Lewis, that's a big deal. Staff engineer.
Yeah.
Nice job.
Thanks.
Yeah, seriously.
And then Scott, this is your chance.
Yes, I'm sort of unaccredited here, so my bad. But congrats, Lewis. Also, I mean, just like awesome work, staff engineers, no joke. So congrats on that. As for myself, I will be still doing the same thing I'm doing at Meraki. I will also be contributing to Career Lab, which I feel like I'll be a lot more useful there than I am here, mostly because I've changed software engineering jobs like 3 times in as many years, just kind of trying to find the right fit, and also because the pandemic is weird. I don't know. Anyway, so that having been said, like I am really hoping to bring some of the skills that I've honed over the last several years in both interviewing people and getting interviewed to help y'all, do better at that if that's something you're interested in. I would really encourage you to join Career Lab. It's going to be a ton of fun, and it promises to be really useful. But as for the rest of stuff, I will still be a site reliability engineer, just making the Kubernetes do the Kubernetes thing. If you can figure out what a Kubernetes is, you should, DM me and we can get that ironed out. And apart from that, I'm engaged, and my partner and I are gonna try and get our wedding all sewn up for like next May. So we're working real hard on that. But that's about the size of it for me.
Yay, congrats. That's exciting.
Well, thank you very much. And as Andrew said, please feel free. I'll post my LinkedIn in the chat as well. I would hope that you would all connect with me. We're not hiring junior devs at my org right now, but I know a bunch of places that are, because I've worked at many of them. And like my word still means something at some of those places. I'd be very happy to like reach out to anyone who I know and make those connections happen. So please get in touch with me on LinkedIn. If you are, still looking for software engineering jobs, there's a good chance I know someone who wants to hire you.
Awesome. Very cool. I guess before we wrap up, does anybody have any questions about Collab Lab, or not Collab Lab, Career Lab, now that we have Andrew and Scott here?
I don't think I have any questions.
Okay. That's okay too.
Also, like I know that there are different, meetings and stuff that are sent out via email already. So looking forward to it for us.
Yeah, we'll share a bunch of information tomorrow at kickoff. The first week is really focused on helping you get the interview, and then the second week is focused on helping you do well in the interview. So kind of think about it in those themes. And there's a few sessions, and there's some asynchronous work you do, a little bit of pairing that you do. It's 5 to maybe a little more than 5 hours each week, but really good information.
Awesome. Cool. So then I'll turn it back over to Lewis to talk about the Dev2 stuff.
Hi. So I just have one last thing to share, small. So usually at the end of every cohort, the team, the collabs, and also the mentors can collaborate on a blog post together. You can usually do this through either Google Docs or something, or however you'd like to do it. But it'd be nice if over the next week or so, we paired up on this and just wrote a quick blog article. It doesn't have to be too much, just including some like images, the different tools you use, how it works, highlights for the app, things that you kind of learned or gained from being part of the Collab Lab. I can share this YouTube video so we can post it in the blog post. And this team also, I included their designs in Figma, which I think you should definitely do, because working in Figma is really powerful asset to have. So it's nice to show those things off. And then just sharing article links for people that worked on the project. So we can probably do this over the next week. There's no like hard deadline for this, but if you'd like to start working, I can share a Google Doc and we can collaborate on it together.
I love this idea of the team working on it together. That's it's brilliant. This is why you got promoted to staff engineer.
I like writing, so I do a lot of, so I enjoy making blog posts and stuff. Does anyone have any questions on that?
Okay. I was going to ask, this, didn't know if I was muted. Does this go on, does the Collab Lab have their own blog channel? Is that, okay.
Yeah, we have an organization on there. Yeah. Okay. So if you want to see examples, you can go to the organization. You can see a ton of them here if you want to get some inspiration.
Yeah. Very cool.
So we're writing on the Google Docs first and then transferring it over to dev.2.
Yeah, I think the one I showed you, I posted it. It was just from a doc onto the the article, or if you want, one of you can, I think Andrew will have to give you, add you to the organization if you want to make the post yourself, and then you can make the article.
Yeah. Either way, I think we could do like, if it's like a Google Doc, we could kind of all like see it real time, but I'm cool with whatever.
Yeah, I'll share a Google Doc and then we can copy it over afterwards.
Yeah, that's smart.
Okay.
I think that's it. So.
All right. Yeah.
Should we take a team photo?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Let me get my
Wish
hair
Kelsey was
ready.
here for this.
I know. Well, we'll have to like stick her photo over. one.
Yeah.
Nothing a little Photoshop can't solve.
Exactly. We have the technology.
Doing my best here.
That's good.
Yeah. I got it. Let me do one more for good luck.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh
I
wait,
was
you gotta
gonna-
say like 1,
Yeah,
2, 3.
give us warning.
No, I did. It has to be candid.
Oh
Oh.
God.
Ready? 1, 2, 3. Good.
Good team.
Nice.
Cool.
Cool. Is there anything else anyone wants to add before we wrap up our last sync?
I didn't get to give my kudos to y'all before because, again, I've been trying to conserve bandwidth here running this through my phone, but I just wanted to say it's been a real pleasure to work with all of you. I know I'm not the biggest JS brain out there, but it's just been awesome. This is my first time being a mentor for Collab Lab, and all you Collabbies did amazing work. You were so functional together. I've worked on teams at major organizations responsible for like industrial equipment and stuff, or like financial transactions in the millions of dollars that were not nearly as functional as y'all are. So just, big pat on the back to everyone here for your really excellent work. It's been a real privilege.
Thank
That's
you.
great.
Yeah. Just again, thank you, everyone. This has been an awesome experience. Yeah. Just like, I think it's changed my view of how software development as a career can be. Because when you're just like kind of trying to do it on your own, it doesn't seem as cool or as fun. But it's been a really fun experience doing this the past 8 weeks with everyone. So completely changed what I hope for my perspective, and it's gonna help me a lot. So
Nice.
That's awesome to hear. Well, I get you to write that down as a little testimonial or something.
oh yeah, happy to.
All right. Well done, everybody.
Yep.
You made it.
Awesome work.
Like party poppers go off.
Confetti, yeah.
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 There it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, great job,
Good job.
everyone.
We'll see you around.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll
Don't
see
be
you
a
in Slack.
stranger.
Yeah, for sure. Cool. Good job, everybody. Thanks. Have a great rest of your
Bye.
day.
Have a nice long
Bye.
day.
Bye.
Bye.